Greetings, YouTube. It's late. I should be asleep. But as always, Team Insomnia rules my life once again. And because I'm Team Insomnia, I often have to catch up on my Twitter direct messages and my line messages, and when I can, read the YouTube comments before bed. And that usually means after midnight. And today I find myself once again in that position. I recorded a short video. We're talking like 4 minutes, definitely under 5 minutes, about a week ago, discussing an issue that had been reported to me for several days since the new patch came out. And I wanted Android users to know that I'd heard their pleas, and just because I hadn't done a video on it didn't mean I wasn't listening. And I said in the video that if there was an update, I would let the community know in another video. But to be honest, when I said that, I didn't expect there to be an update. And so I was quite shocked when I was flooded today by a decent amount of people. I want to say about 12 via all the things I just said. Twitter, Line app, certainly YouTube comments of summoners that in the past couple days to going on a week, since today is technically now Thursday, they've seen their Android issues not get better but get even worse. And Kabam has recognized the issue, but they're not really pushing to fix it before the next patch, as far as I can tell on everything that's been sent to me for both the forum posts. And these are just the forum posts that have remained. I've also seen forum posts that instantly get taken down and labeled as, not helpful spam or whatever. So I want to say that I'm sure some Android people are experiencing zero issues. I'm sure there are going to be people out there that watch this and say, well, this is fake news because it's not happening to me. When somebody asks me if I've heard about Android issues, the first question I ask them is, what kind of phone do you use? Because Android can mean so many different things. It's not like an iPhone, right? iPhones, generally, it's just, what iPhone do you have? And I use an archaic 6S, and for the record, this month, every 10 to 15 minutes, the game will crash automatically. Normally, I'm in the arena, and thankfully, most of those arena fights have been restored. But I've heard from Android users who have lost really important war fights and alliance quest fights and even general questing fights because of this. And this is after some people have recorded and sent to me, and I just haven't played it because I feel like it's honestly a waste of your time, have recorded and sent to me when even when they speed it up, it's still 25 minutes total that it took them to log into the game. 25 minutes. I had one guy tell me that he opened up the app, and after about 13 minutes, it logged in, but because it was spending 13 minutes trying to load the app, his battery went down by like 22%, which is crazy. I've also had somebody say, in fairness of being objective, that on one of their older Apple devices, I believe it's an iPad, they're experiencing some of the similar overheating warnings that we saw a couple summers ago. This is what the theory was behind Gwenpool Goes to the Movies in the first place, where we were having so many issues with Apple's overheating that they gave us almost like a free compensation event that took nothing but essentially auto fighting with like 3 stars and 4 stars back in the day. Oh, what a time. That also reminds me, not to spend too much time on this, but I've been gathering data from all sides about this month's side quest, and I feel like I have 2 different camps. I talked to people, including some of my alliance, who love it and say it's super easy. And if you have the right counters and you're skilled, we're talking about champs like Ghost and Captain Marvel movie, I guess that's the case. But I've heard from more people, especially those that are in the upper middle tier of players. We're talking about people who have maybe 1 or 2 rank 5 stars, just a couple of 6 stars, and mostly rank 4 5 stars, that did last month's side quest with the hardest difficulty with ease, other than, I guess, the Weapon X final boss fight in Epic. But this month, they just aren't doing legendary difficulty at all because they feel like it's such a cash grab. So on one hand, I'm hearing from people who think it's a joke with like Ghost and Captain Marvel movie, and the other people who say it's just beyond not worth doing. I would like to hear from you just to be able to show both sides and be objective with the future videos I try to discuss what the community's reaction is. But I digress. Android users, I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I would like you to comment on this video and say what specific device you're using that's causing trouble. What year is it? What model is it? Kabam, in their defense, with past Android issues this year, it's traditionally been because it's just been too old of a model, and they did warn people that this would happen. I'm sorry that your Sony device after 4 or 5 years doesn't work, but I guess it's inevitable. And even though this is the only mobile game I've ever actually played besides Angry Birds, I've been told this is not uncommon to just MCOC, but so many different games get new patches and older phones become outdated. But at the same time, I want you to know, if you messaged me online or on Twitter or commented on a YouTube video, I did read your comment, and I did want to point out that the issue is continuing and getting worse, especially in terms of both lag, crashes, and ultimately log-in time. Those are the three main issues that have been spoken to me about that wanted to be addressed. I'm simply a messenger for these people. I don't play on an Android, so I'm going off of secondary knowledge, hoping that it's correct. But when you see a pattern enough, you think none of these people would just be making all this up, right? Like, why would they just be exaggerating the truth? I think it is what it is. And unfortunately, you might have to wait until November to get it fixed, but hopefully by then it will be. But some of these players are saying that they're just done with MCOC between everything, between the side quest issues and the lag issues. It's been a really tough month, a month of horrors for so many people. So please comment below, and Android users know that just because I have an iPhone doesn't mean I'm not able to hear your pleas and make a video. Please comment your device and your issues so other Android users can talk about whether or not they're experiencing the same thing. Let's have this be a forum post that Kabam can't take down, because it's my channel, and so it is, at least on the surface, secure from that level of power from them.